first and 10. It's Wilson. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. A good pickup there at 22. They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 25.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, it's Jackson. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Play action. Now Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Quentin Williams able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the right side with Murray. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now a give. This is Murray. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They're going to run it with Murray. And some strong running. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Jackson.
Quick slant to Brown.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and goal from inside the 5. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll go to Pirine, trying to pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
LaMichael Pirine
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jets are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we have time here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize.
Here's a diving catch right side. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Jackson from the shotgun. This will be caught by Brown. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action with Jackson. And that'll be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Again, Jackson. Going deep here for Watkins.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off around the 27. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
Wilson's throw going to be taken in by Cole.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
That goes out wide to Murray.
And down he'll go at the 25. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Jackson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Oh, he bowls over him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Murray. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Jackson now. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Got an open man. Keelan before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Coleman. Coleman, the 1st down and a little extra. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
A handoff for Carter.
And some space here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
They'll run with Carter.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth-quarter lead. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Pirine. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Michael Pirine, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They go with Murray again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
74 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 48 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, partner, this hasn't been the smoothest day for him, but he certainly picked the right time to get right, as they like to say. How about that for a touchdown?
Boy, he did. I guess they say all's well that ends well. It's not over yet, but you're right. He picked a good time for that first touchdown pass.
Exactly right. Not over yet. The defense is going to have to make it hold up.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
And they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Throwing now is Wilson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.